Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome back to Wargroove. So I had a look at the options menu. It turns out you can turn down the frequency of the combat animations, but your only options are always, never, my turn only, and commanders only. What I would really like is to set it to, I don't know, like 50% of the time. Whatever, we'll just leave it on for now. If it becomes bothersome, we'll change it later. So let's continue on. I think we're still kind of being tutorialized here a little bit. Cherrystone overwhelmed. Mercia must get her people to safety. Oh, here's the spooky dude. So we meet at last. Queen Mercia of Cherrystone.
My queen.
My queen, that's Valder, Lord of the Felheim Legion, Master of the Fell Gauntlet. That sounds cool. Can I have one of those? That's Valder! Oh no! I mean, yeah, we're like 10 feet from him. If he's really a powerful wizard, it seems like this could be real bad. Ragnar has power, but lacks discipline. I fall short on neither. This is a battle we cannot win. So we retreat. But where do we go? The Gloomwoods. It's our only option. The Gloomwoods? But... Does the Queen of Cherrystone give up her throne so easily? Hey, you tell him, Caesar. It's okay, Caesar. Let's start the retreat. We have no choice. It does seem like they could just kind of kill us now if they wanted to... Right, we're just having a conversation in the town square. It seems like... Okay, no, never mind. Has word spread? Does everyone know we're leaving? They do. The citizenry is already on the move. They're coming via the West Road, but the Felheim Legion isn't far behind. We have to get them out of here, fast! Indeed, we'd best use the wagon to ferry them toward our stronghold. Vehicles like these cover a lot of ground, on roads especially, with the fastest way to reach the front line. I suggest you climb into this one yourself, and then order it out toward the villagers. Okay, we got some vehicles.
Yes.
Now you can move the wagon south, closer to the location of the villagers. The wagon can only hold one unit at a time, and villagers count as a unit. When you arrive, exit the wagon using drops so the villagers can climb aboard. Oh wow, that thing really does haul. Drop me... I guess, okay, fine. It wants me to go there. I would think on the road, but alright. Okay, I better get these villagers into the wagon. Yes, the enthusiasm in his voice is not always appropriate for the situation, I feel like. Alright, drop the villagers off near the barracks. Now I'm here, I can look out for enemy troops and kill them with my sword. Yes, and with the wagon near the barracks, you're able to ferry more units to your side. Alternate the use of the wagon to transport your troops to battle and villagers to safety. Okay, this is interesting. So can you load in... Okay. The wagon can unload and load in the same turn. That's good to know. You guys just need to... I don't know exactly where the enemies are going to come from. I mean, below us, one assumes, but... Just kind of head generally in that direction. We have 500 gold here. So wait, what is this? This building is just a money-generating town. Okay. Well... This seems like the kind of map where we would want more knights. I'm going to get one ranger, though. It seems like a good idea to have ranged units pretty much all the time. Why would you not want to shoot people with arrows?
No.
The Felheim Legion. I have to protect the villagers. What if we lose one of the groups? I mean, these are not exactly the most terrifying enemies we've ever seen. Go. As a commander, you're strong enough to handle this first wave on your own. Yeah, she does seem like she's really good at fighting. I wonder if it's, like, the sword is magic or something, right? So we want to watch out for this dude. Do I maybe want to just run toward the road rather than running directly into them? I was thinking, like, we'll be a little bit more mobile on the road. Actually, no, will we? No. Grass is one point of movement with foot movement. It's harder to move on grass with the wagons. But yeah, grass and road are equally good for me. So I just want to stand outside of this dude's range. It's like right there would be good. Let's go here. Alright, you guys just like really haul. Run as fast as you possibly can, which unfortunately for a lot of you is not that fast. So we're just running them to the stronghold. We're gonna... See, if I don't buy a guy this turn, then, like, when we buy a guy, he can't move on the turn we purchase him. So we're not going to be able to load anybody into the wagon. Let's just go ahead and grab a pike. We have a couple of pikes up front, so they'll be able to, they'll have lots of people to stand near to get crits. That'll be fine. Well, not much I could have done about this. Oh, okay, that's a problem. Well, I can buy a knight this turn, so I think what I'm going to do is load the spear into the wagon, run the wagon up to the front, and can I drop them off immediately? Well, hold on, let's not do that yet. But I'm thinking I'll just buy an archer this turn, and we don't have to worry about these guys. Unless a lot more dudes start coming in from the top there, an archer will be able to handle a lot of them. Alright, so we don't get a crit if we attack here, but we do have bonus damage against archers, so let's just knock this guy out. Alright, and then our hero crushed that dude real fast. Maybe. It seems like there's a little bit of variance. Somebody told me in the comments of the last episode that there is a 5% up or down variance on attacks. So sometimes we're not... Basically, what we should do is always expect an attack to do 5% less than it says it does, and that way we will never be disappointed, only pleasantly surprised. Okay, so they end up over there. Let's just move the wagon down here and drop this guy off there, because we know we're going to want him to be hanging out with the other units. And you... See, this is tricky, because we don't know how many more... people we have coming in and from what angles. I'm gonna go ahead and buy another ranger. Somebody that we can just post up. Honestly, right here is fine. We'll just kill people as they come in. He doesn't need to move. So the question is, do I fall back and provide additional defense there, or do we need to push up more? I'm gonna make the assumption that there will be more enemies coming in from the bottom. Because he did say we'd be able to handle this first wave. That implies the existence of future waves. More refugees have arrived on the West Road, and others will follow. Yeah, I get it. I get the idea. They're just going to ignore my units entirely, it seems like, and attempt to destroy my economy. At least when they can. So on attacks where there would be less than a 5% total damage dealt, there's a chance of us just taking nothing, right? That seems to be the case. Alright, well, we gotta get the wagon over here to load the dude up. I probably want to stay on the grass, actually. Let's move the wagon to the bend. Then he can mount up here. Let's move you to here. Oh, I should shoot with my archer first. Oh, never mind. Apparently we will not need to kill this guy with our spears after all. Archers are powerful, man. Archers seem very, very good. Okay. So yeah, we're not going to take really any meaningful damage from the spears. The knight can't quite kill the sword. I might have him back up a little bit. I don't really want to put him in a position where he has to get attacked by a couple of spearmen. So here, let's buy another... We'll buy another pike right now. Have him ready to mount up when the wagon arrives next turn. I think I might just have the knight back off, honestly. I want to back off as much as possible. No, not as much as possible, but like a significant amount. So that we have a chance of... Yeah, we may as well reinforce too. So that we have a chance of being able to do a full move into combat here. And we'll just crush the guy we can kill in one hit.
I won't fail!
Your Majesty, listen, I don't mean to criticize your, oh, what is, she's on fire. Her lightning bolts are at 100%. Okay, maybe she's Zeus now? That would be useful. I think we're good. Yeah, I don't mean to criticize your technique, but if you shout constantly about how you won't fail, people are going to think that you are insecure. Alright, she does get a crit. And I guess standing on the road is bad. I should try to stand on the grass when I can. Well, the good news is these guys have set themselves up to get really slaughtered by the rest of my troops. Unfortunately, that guy stopped just one space outside of archer range. I don't know, fired up?
Queen.
It's your groove, Queen Mercia. You have charged it for the very first time. Grooves are a gift. Commanders like you and I charge them as we battle. You know, I was kind of curious where the name came from. I thought maybe they just really liked their music. You must use your groove to benefit your forces. I want to use it to heal them. Focus your energy and cast a healing aura. It will restore some measure of health to you and any nearby friends and allies.
Tactical advantage.
When used at the right time, this ability may very well turn the tide of battle. Okay, so we have some special abilities to manage as well. How do I mean, I just want to heal myself, right? How much does it heal for? Does it say on the thing at all? It does not. Is her page in the codex? Nope. Lack of information here. Alright, well, let's run down here and throw some punches, I guess. If we're gonna just heal up in a second. So let's start with the archer. Archer, move down and attack that guy. If we're about to cast an AoE heal, we should take some damage first, as long as we can do so usefully. Can you get close enough to attack? You cannot. But you can probably get close enough to finish this guy off. And then this spearman... Oh no, he's one movement short of what I need him to do. Well, that's a crying shame. I gotta actually look at everybody's movement beforehand or get a better intuitive grasp of how much movement is left. Okay, how do I... Healing aura... Okay, so it heals out 3 spaces.
I'm here to help!
How much does it heal for?
Healing aura!
Wow. Given the scale of that sword versus her body, the blade of that sword grew to be about 20 or 30 feet tall there, I think. That was amazing. Can I do that all the time? Only when you have fought enough to charge your groove fully. The charge will slowly build up on its own, but fighting and defeating enemies will accelerate the process. Therefore, if a weakened enemy is nearby, it's sensible to land the finishing blow yourself. Quicker to charge your groove. Remember, we can't afford to lose you, so don't overstretch yourself. Okay. That seems very powerful. Let's drop off our civilian over here. You know, this is like very under control right now. I think I'm just going to keep the spear over here, and I'm going to buy us another spear so that our man there can have some crits. You can't move onto the walls. I'm not going to be able to shoot this guy at all. Yeah, alright, you're good. You get into the escape zone.
Very well.
Well done, Queen Mercia. The first of the villagers have made it safely to the pass. Keep going. Thank you for your permission.
I'll save you all.
Yeah, it seems like we have this under control. I suppose a lot more enemies could show up. They're in a pretty rough position down here, though. Okay, enemy knight. Well, I think we're in a pretty good position to murder an enemy knight. So let's start by... I suppose we want to shoot the enemy who is most dangerous, right? We want to reduce their strength so that they don't do a lot of damage. So even though it won't be critical, I think I probably want to shoot the knight first. Do we have any sense of... No, if I can't actually target him, it won't show me the thing. Like, how good is our damage versus knights? Is this... Sorry, which unit is the knight? What does the knight look like here? That one. That one, 70. Okay, so it's better to have the spear hit the knight, even without considering the critical attack. So we just want to have you come over here and... A little awkward. I can't move and then not attack and come back and use my attack later in the turn. I have to commit all my stuff with this guy at once, with each character at once. So what I really want to do here is move, then see how the thing with the knight works out. Then that'll tell us where we need to use our archer, right? I suppose we want to use the archer on the knight. So the way we want to do that is, yeah, you can just come down here and attack this guy.
I won't fail!
And then once we we move the knight away, like I'm gonna have this knight move away to here. A reasonable attack off there. That'll open up that spot where the knight was for the archer to stand. We can kill their spear pretty easily with our own spears. I guess actually, let's do this. We'll get a probably unnecessary crit, given how little health he has left. And then you can stand here. We just have the archer go to right here. And then the final spearman crit will clean these guys up right away. If anything, I'm overcommitted down here, probably. We have their reinforcement positions extremely handled right now. So you cannot attack the space in front of the building. Oh, we also can't reach the space in front of the building. This guy is going to have to... He's going to have to run in front of the building and just wait a second, and the wagon's going to have to get close, but not all the way over. I can put it right here. It'll be safe. They're doing a good job of staying just out of range of the archer. So let's... We just have to get closer, right? This I'm not too worried about. They are not going to get enough dudes over here to actually damage the building any... Well, I was going to say any significant amount. I guess that already is a significant amount. Something tells me this attack is not going to be very effective. Alright, so mostly the enemies are appearing up north. You know what? I'm going to have the knight just head right up there. I think we can keep a lot of these guys down here. I don't know if our commander needs to stay down here, but the knight is definitely not needed. I might back the archer up a little bit. Like, let's go to here. If anything spawns on the road, we're now at perfect crit range for it. You are going to load up, and you are just going to take off. Yeah, alright, we got this. This is easy. Video games are easy. So you definitely just attack right now. Turns out, fighters with ranged weapons are very effective. So we have to make a pretty aggressive move to stop that guy from getting any further attacks off. Okay, if you stop right here, you're perfectly safe. You're providing the crit we need on this. Their spearmen can't hit our low health guy here, so even if they retaliate, we should be totally fine. Definitely need to get this archer in range, and I'm just gonna let this guy attack the building again, I think. I don't think that poses any real threat to us. And let's go ahead and get another knight. It turns out I could use a little bit more mobility. And I'll just leave this many units down here. This feels a little wasteful, but we don't know if there are going to be more spawns from there or not. Uh-oh. Another group of refugees. That's a little dangerous. Yeah, this is totally fine, I think. I'm definitely worried about that refugee. You think if their health gets low enough, we can kill them by just hitting them with the wagon? Okay, I'm starting to think maybe there aren't going to be any more, maybe there aren't going to be any more spawns down here. Part of me wants to just heal up. And I guess if I... Hold on. If I reinforce right here, I'm actually in a pretty good spot to participate in the battle from there. You, unfortunately, do have to move... Probably move quite a bit here. We should be able to kill this guy with the archers. Even if we roll low on the attack here, the other archers can take care of him. Alright, how do we want to do this? I cannot load the guy into the wagon this turn. We ran a little bit too far away. We also have to figure out how we're going to actually deal with the fact that the skeleton is going to hunt our villager. Well, I can't move to anywhere outside of his attack range. What I can do is maybe move toward my own units? No, not really, even. I think we may just end up losing a refugee here. Did not move units toward this left side enough. I thought I was going to be able to control the flow. Alright, so if this guy moves to one of the spaces at the edge of his range, 3, 4, 5, 6, like somewhere around here is a good spot to hang out and wait, I guess. Let's wait right here. I want to be in charging position. You are definitely headed in that direction. I'm going to peel one of the spears off as well. Or maybe leave all 3 of the spears and pull the commander back. Yeah, I think that makes more sense. Alright, so you need to... I'm going to run the wagon all the way in the hopes of the skeleton getting distracted by it instead of the villager. Losing the wagon would not be the end of the world. We can buy another wagon. I think I might not buy anything this turn. Yeah, I might save up for another ranger or knight. Probably knight. Alright, let's see exactly... Okay, great. Him choosing to attack the wagon is good for us, because it means our... Oh! Our wagon has a ton of health, too. Right, glad I left a bunch of units down here. Especially a bunch of units who are going to get free and easy critical hits. Yeah, this is very unfortunate for them. I'm just going to take a crit on each of these enemies. Leave them both very weak and unable to fight back, instead of killing one of them and leaving the other one to do a full health attack. Alright, you gotta get in that wagon. Turns out the wagon is super powerful. I'm gonna stop the wagon a little bit short here so that we can actually move it back to a place where I can pick up a villager. A nice easy crit kill here means we can turn the arrows northward. We don't quite have range on their archer. They were smart enough to avoid that. We do have a crit there, though, so let's get one... How do I want to do this? I probably want this guy to shoot at the horse, because I want this archer to be able to... We'd be able to get range on their ranged unit. This will get him low enough that our knight's charge will be lethal. I'm not really that worried about the swordsman attacking our ranger. It seems like that's not a super great move for the swordsman. Swordsmen are just very, very weak. No, he has cunningly placed himself in a position where I cannot attack him at all, no matter the circumstance. So we might lose a spearman here if we're not careful. I don't know if it matters. You could have this spearman heal up at the village. That's going to get us... It's going to get that village really low on health, but I guess there's no enemies actually nearby. Yeah, it'll have time to heal. We'll be okay. We have a lot better control of the situation than we did at the beginning of the turn. What is the movement type for... Okay, so it's all one for hooves. And here, I think we want another knight, maybe? Okay, I think we're good. I suppose there's no reason not to move the archer back down. Like I said, things are a lot better up here than they were. I should have resolved the top of the map first, so that I could know that the archer was safe to move down, so we could have taken that shot before attacking. I didn't have to take any damage at all here.
I won't hold back!
These are the last of the refugees. Once they're safe, you must escape too. Yeah, I think we'll be able to survive a fighting retreat. Something tells me we will manage. This is a little unfortunate. Ooh, wow. More than a little. Yeah, swordsmen are just really bad. That's pretty much all there is to that. And I have my groove again, but I really don't need to use it yet. This weather. Valder must be near. We must hurry. Though it will be harder now. Our ranged ground units won't be able to fire as far in severe weather. Oh! Oh, that's interesting. And we can see a prediction of what the weather is going to be on future turns here. Okay. There's a lot of stuff in this game. So we only have two space range in the weather, it looks like. Oh, and they get a counterattack at range. Alright, we're learning lots of systems here. This might be enough damage to allow our cavalry charge to be lethal. No, it's... We gotta actually... we gotta really deal a lot of damage to them. Well... Alright, you get down here. Hold on. Yeah, alright. You have to go all the way down. In fact, we probably should have left you even one space further to the left. Oh no, okay, I can load in by standing next to it. I don't have to actually be able to reach its space. Well, if we can't shoot as far, that means they also cannot shoot as far. We can move this guy safely to here. This guy, unfortunately, can't attack, but he can crowd this dude out a little bit. And I'm going to go ahead and do the attack here. He's going to be so weak afterward that probably will not be much of a threat. Alright, I think everybody probably will survive this. Oh, hold on. Let me move these guys up first. Apparently we're withdrawing.
None shall fall while I still stand.
Did he hit the building too? No, okay. That would be very powerful. Okay, and then I guess we could buy or bring... I don't know that we need another unit. I don't think this is going to have any effect. Okay. Is there somebody who still hasn't acted yet? Why is my turn not auto-ending? Oh, this archer. Yes. Everybody should withdraw. Well, this seems suicidal. Yeah. I don't know how I thought that was going to work out. Oh, hey, it's Valder himself.
But we're just leaving, right?
Fleeing your kingdom. A true queen would face ruin with her head held high.
Valder!
Your Highness.
My queen, do not engage Valder in battle. You can't defeat him, but you can save
I
these
won't
people.
let you down.
Alright, we got it. Run desperately screaming into the night. This is within my skill set. I guess I could have had the wagon just drive him the whole way next turn. Whatever, it's fine. So over here, we're having a little bit of a situation. It's kind of a lot of enemies. How do I want to deal with this? We can just fall back. We're going to take some ranged fire. But there's not a lot of benefit to us fighting over here. I think this is a more beneficial situation for them than it is for us. You just reinforce as much as you can off of that. Right, because now they don't have anything. Yeah, they don't have anything that looks like attack range at all here. You can move an archer safely to there in the hopes of getting a shot without having to move next turn. And I think this is how we'll stand to end the turn. And then you guys down here can just run. Yeah, they don't have to move. The only one of them who might be dangerous at this point is the dude himself. Uses the Fell Gauntlet to command the undead, and he has his groove, which I'm going to guess summons some more undead. Probably. Yeah, we're good, actually. I guess that's his fancy gauntlet.
Rise from your grave.
Hey, what a surprise. It summons a skeleton swordsman. Not exactly terrifying. Well, I think these guys are dead, probably. Yeah, not the cleanest retreat of all time. I feel kind of bad saying this, but we don't really need to save these buildings, right? The goal here is just to get Mercia out. Yeah, evacuate all villagers, escape Cherrystone. So, sorry, all the people who are currently living in that building. We still have limited attack range. If I want to kill this archer, and I totally do, we're going to have to probably use a knight to do it. I think what we want to do here is try to open up the hole for our knights to run through. A little tricky though. We have very limited move and attack range. Well, we can kill this guy with this full health knight. He will definitely survive a counterattack from the other spearman. And then this knight should exactly have the range to ride over here and crush that dude. Okay, I think we've got this plugged up. That is under control. And you're going to get out in 2 turns anyway, so we'll just go ahead and do that. Because the wagon should probably come and pick up Mercia, right? And I feel bad just sort of abandoning my troops, but... Okay, so the wagon is in the safe space. Anybody who gets beyond the wagon will also be safe. A little awkward because of the mountains in the way. Yeah, sure. Finish reinforcing. And we really don't need to summon anything new. So we're like 1 or 2 turns out from Mercia being safe here. They do hit pretty hard, don't they? Alright, well, I think a significant amount of the countryside is going to look like that before too much longer. Alright, so this guy's good.
My queen.
That was the last of the villagers. Time to get yourself to safety too, Queen Mercia. I'm working on it, I'm working on it. Okay, problem solved. Everybody else just keep running away. I guess we're not going to escape. They seem to be a little bit faster than we are. Well, what we can do is just fight for the heck of it. Let's show them. There's really no reason to, to do any fighting. Every attack animation we watch now is an attack animation we don't watch on their turn, I guess. Not that that matters very much. Yeah, rangers are very good. It turns out. We can't get you... Yes, we're not going to be able to get a crit. We're not going to be able to get any more ranged attacks in. We can just run up here and weaken this guy so we can finish him off with our horse. And then I assume, yeah, very badly wounded horse attacking is not actually a good idea. I think we've done all of the useful stuff there is to do for the turn. Then we're going to take a bunch of hits, which is whatever. As I could have run these guys away and thus avoided some attack animations. We're just worried about speed running the rest of the level. I'm digging this so far, though. I like the art and the music a lot, and the gameplay is very reminiscent of some stuff that I really loved back in the 16-bit era when I was younger. Basically a video games dinosaur, but younger at least. And by the way, since I know you're all asking, I can hear it. SB, which dinosaur? Ankylosaurus, obviously. Don't be ridiculous. Okay, so I think on the first move of our turn, we're just gonna end the mission. See, what I wish you could do is click through animations when you want to. Just like leave them always on, but be able to skip them, be able to choose to skip individual animations dynamically. You know what, let's run all the way in, why not? You've made it! Well done, my queen. Hey, don't be so happy about us leaving all of these men to die. She escaped!
Right now.
Follow them.
Yeah!
Alright. I'll hunt him down and turn him into mincemeat. I don't actually know what that means. Mincing, it can't be good. I'm not 100% certain what mincing is.
Sigrid?
Go with her. Make sure this gets done properly. And you? Felheim needs its master. I trust you to oversee this task. Very well. And then he sits around and doesn't talk for a while. Okay, we got a B and 2 stars. I still don't actually know how these ratings work. Are they going to explain that at some point? Like, is it me losing units, or am I taking too long, or... That was close. We can't rest here. It's not safe. And we can't return without reinforcements. Can't we just regroup and... Baldur is a skilled commander, and the gauntlet he wields is an artifact of immense power. To defeat him, we'll have to destroy it. We haven't the strength to do that alone. So what do? We need to head east to Heavensong and seek aid from Empress Tenri. Henry? Your father and the Empress were old friends. If anyone can help us, it's her. That's a long journey.
Let's go.
But we have to try. The dog gonna be okay? He really seems like he's detecting something. Should we maybe pay attention to that? No? Okay, we're good.
Friend.
Yo, what is that? Oh, okay. It's some kind of leaf zerg? Well, that seems bad. Oh, we've unlocked arcade mode. And Orania. I'm assuming that's the name of the region we are now traveling to. I'm going to spend some time actually looking at this codex. Party escapes to the Gloomwoods, only to face fresh dangers.
Trespassers.
Who are these interlopers? We don't mean you any harm, Florin. We just need to cross your lands. Crossing through the Gloomwoods. A dangerous choice. Is he a snake? Is he supposed to be a snake? He looks like leaves to me.
The hunt.
These are Florin lands. This is where we live. This is where we hunt. Humans do not come here. Cherrystone Kingdom negotiated the right to safe passage generations ago. I know we don't use it very often, but we need it now. We have no choice.
Sedge hungers.
Where the little lady seeks passage, Sedge seeks sustenance. Okay, we probably have some food. Do you threaten the Queen of Cherrystone? I think you just want some food, man. Queen. Silly titles do not impress Sedge. Whatever you call yourselves, you're still just meat and bone. Sedge will eat the old man first, and the little lady for seconds. Stand down, stranger, or be cut down. Okay, we're being commanded by Emmerich now. This forest is so dense and the fog so thick, but we must press on. We should use our battle pups to scout ahead. Pups inflict critical hits when another pup is adjacent to the target, not to the pup. Okay. More importantly, they can see furthest through the fog. We should send one of them up this mountain. Being atop a mountain extends the sight range of a unit, so this is a good position from which to spot hidden enemies. Let's move forward. Carefully. Okay, neutralize the enemy barracks or defeat Sedge. So there are buildings around here. We can start securing some income. But we're going to need the neutral barracks to actually buy any troops. So we got to be real careful until we get those. Oh, yep, we got dudes. There, hidden among the trees. Florin's soldiers lying in wait. Now that we can see them, they've lost the element of surprise. What are you? Oh, are you just exactly a swordsman? Hold on. So... Toggle faction... Okay, yeah. It seems like everybody has the same units, they just have different art. Okay, so that's just a swordsman. I can handle that, I can handle a swordsman. Let's go fight with our hero, because our hero's great at stuff. Ooh, not that great at stuff. Hold on, I have archer range on that guy. Let's soften him up a little bit first. Those are pretty cool looking dudes. Also, everything in this game is very adorable. They clearly worked hard on that. Alright, now we got it.
This should do the trick.
Oh, you know what? It didn't even occur to me to look. Emmerich's a ranged unit, isn't he? It doesn't say he is. Yeah, okay, he's not. If he was ranged, he would have the range trait. Okay. Where are they going? You can move up to here safely. You just get nearby. We don't want to move in a position that they're actually going to be able to attack us in. So you can get in the trees over here, and you also just kind of hang out. Yeah, these dudes are, this is a cool-looking faction. Apparently they're just going to continue to lie in wait. I guess that's fair. They don't know that we've seen them, right? If we move any closer, we're going to be in attack range. There's not a lot I can do about it, just the terrain is kind of awkward. Okay, well let's go and capture... These guys can capture, right? Yeah, let's go capture this. Start accumulating some cash here. You just barely can't get to a place where you can attack that guy. Well, move up here. You're safe there. Yeah. That's fine. And we can get a little closer. That location's okay, and this location's okay. I'm trying to get to a spot where I can get the first attack on him. You can attack the trees, but you would be a fool to do so. Maybe I'm being overcautious. I'm just thinking that healing is going to be a little awkward to come by until we get our buildings set up here. Okay, so this guy's dead in any number of ways. Probably the archer just... Yeah, the archer just gets the job done. And we know the archer's not going to be able to attack the other guy this turn. And then... we can't get multiple people adjacent to the enemy. Well, one of the battle pups is just going to have to do the thing alone. Oh hey, additional enemies. I mean, they seem pretty good. They seem like they might be straight up better than swordsmen, even when they're not getting crits. So, producing 100 gold per turn, we can afford to do a reinforce here. Oh yeah, this is not great, because they can both attack that same battle pup unit. Well, they're not going to be able to kill it, at least. And actually, these guys could die. Okay, no, not quite. And we're fine. Alright, and then the weak battle pup can just stand there and provide crits for the other ones. Oh, hey, even more dudes. Great. You know, he said, let's move forward carefully. And what I heard, apparently, was let's just run forward as fast as we can. We definitely want him to move over and get the capture.
A tactical advantage.
I don't know where that guy came from. Did Emmerich have him hidden in his cloak? Can we move close enough to... Oh, I can't. Right. Can't capture buildings with a battle pup. Not really how that works. Apparently the battle pups can wear boots, though. They don't have human hands, which would be needed for capturing, but they do have the human feet necessary to wear our boots. Okay, this feels like a tactical error to me. I think these leaf snake guys are maybe not exactly geniuses at combat. And then the full health dog is not in any danger from that dude. In fact, we can almost move close enough to actually fight him. Well, I'll take this.
This should be advantageous.
If we have enough gold, we don't need to be careful. Just like in real life. Oh, okay, if you hold right-click on it, it does let you skip it out. Okay, that's cool. Good thing for me to have accidentally figured out. I guess we should just scout ahead with the dogs here. So it kind of seems like the dogs don't... The dog moved one tile further forward. Hold on. I move the dog to here. It sort of seems like the dogs don't actually have more vision distance than the guys do. Right, because we moved the dog one tile further to the left than the guy was, and our vision extended one tile further to the left. Well, maybe the dogs are better at, like, seeing things that are in forests or something? Hold on, I should actually just read the page here. Emmerich, your groove is ready. Indeed, this old man still has a few tricks up his sleeve. What does it do? I am able to conjure up a gem known as the Cherrystone. Sorry, a Cherrystone. A powerful protective object. Its aura provides a dramatic defense bonus for our units. Okay, that seems good. Probably I should just have him wipe out this dude instead of popping his groove, though. That seems like the smart move. Okay, so hold on. Let me actually look at the dog. Quick unit. Yeah, it doesn't actually say... Okay, it has Sight 4. So do these dudes. Huh, and it doesn't say anything on it about... Well, I mean, they're not going to just lie to us in the tutorial, probably, right? So there must be something special about their vision. I just don't exactly know what. Probably they're better at seeing units that are in trees. There might be some kind of vision thing about being in places that have high cover or high defense bonuses. Who knows? I'm going to have you fall back and reinforce. You also are going to reinforce. I have been lax and we lost the unit of dogs, and I just feel absolutely terrible about it. Let us not have it happen again. Alright, so we're about to have our own barracks, and then these guys are totally doomed. Honestly, at the rate we're bringing in gold and being able to heal our units by capturing new buildings and stuff, they were probably already doomed. Yeah, okay, so we can fast forward the animations. Cool. That was my #1 concern. Happening upon these old barracks is most fortunate for us. We should use this opportunity to bolster our ranks before crossing the river. So, probably we don't want to just fire off his groove right now. Probably makes sense to wait until we're in a situation where something might actually happen. Okay, see, these guys have 5 sight, but they can't see very far into the trees. Yeah, the dogs can see through cover better. It's not that they can see further, it's that they can see further into the woods, specifically. Alright, we're learning. I kind of wish that was listed in their notes here, but it is good to have figured out relatively certainly how it works. I kind of feel certain. Oh, there's an awful lot of buildings we can capture on the way over to those barracks. Why don't you run ahead here? I think we've revealed all the leaf people that are on this side. Okay. So do we want to pick up a knight? I'm just thinking, like, the extra movement could be really useful. Yeah, sure. Uh-oh. Well, it seems like we maybe want to keep moving forward. Are you scared yet? You should be. You know, something tells me we're going to be alright. The fact that we're still being tutorialized too makes me feel confident in my ability to hold on here. We're definitely going to start losing buildings behind us, though. I could send guys back there to try to defend them. I don't think we're going to need them, frankly. I think we just heard a knight moving. I'm very curious what their knights look like. There's movement to the north and the south. It may be wise to put some battle pups on the nearby mountains. Yeah, that's a good point. That makes sense. You can get up here. Unfortunately, we are not going to be able to access this mountain down here this turn. I mean, we can try to hold some of these buildings. I don't know if it's worth fighting to hold that one. But guys who are spawning out of here can hold this and maybe these two pretty easily. Oh, you don't have capture either, huh? Oh, you do not. Okay. Okay, that's extremely adorable. I can hear in my head already the noise Elise is going to make when I show that to her. I guess just get in as far as you can so that the archer can get up here. We're definitely going to take some hits. So now let's do our Elder Shield thing.
Cherrystones, defend us!
Okay, so now all of the terrain is 3 points of defense better than normal. I actually don't know what that means. Like, obviously the points of defense are good, but I don't know mathematically like how much damage does each one of those reduce incoming damage by. And their archers look really cool too. Why does everybody have better looking archers than us? Well, that's inconvenient. Yep, that's adorable. Okay. Something tells me that we're going to be able to ignore a lot of the stuff that's going on here. We can just run forward. Ooh, what is that? Is that their battle pop, maybe? Ooh, careful, guys. You show them. You really gave them what for. Yeah, that's got to be their battle pop. Yep. It is dog. So, the archer has a pretty good shot here. I think we're just going to kill this guy. We can throw a real easy spearman crit at their knight. Wow. I was kind of expecting them to just damage the actual unit and maybe let the mounts run away. Apparently that is not how that works. Now, this guy doesn't really have anything to do other than that. We can get 95% damage with you. Can't quite get anything meaningful. You're not going to be able to get in range of anybody. You know what? I don't care about this mountain. I don't care about vision down here. This doesn't help us. We're just going to have the battle pops. We're just going to move toward the exit. I don't think we need to take control of these buildings that badly. And you know what? Maybe it would have been a better idea to move the archer up into that spot. Standing on mountains doesn't give me extra range, does it? No. Okay. You know, I figured we're up higher, the arrows could travel further. It's at least possible. Just knock this dude out real fast. Oh man, all the other factions have such cool looking stuff. Our guys look fairly lame by comparison. Let's get another knight. This will be the first time we've attacked another barracks, right? I don't actually know how tough they are. We had the option of attacking a barracks during the Ragna battle, but we just fought Ragna instead. I like that if anybody knocks the door down, that soldier just runs away. I'm not dying for this. I don't care about this building that much. This is just a very poor showing from them. They really, really don't want me to have this one. I'm gonna have this injured guy keep trying to capture it, because he can't really participate in combat very much anymore. And if we were able to capture and hold this, we'd at least be able to heal him here. Maybe let's have the archer do this so that we can move our commander forward. We want to become a threat to this barracks as quickly as possible. Oh hey, I found a guy. Well, that's a shame. If I had seen him before my order, I could have actually fired an attack off there. Move the dog onto the mountain, SB. Learn. Okay, so that's a spear. We're 1 point of movement short of being able to take that guy on. Get you up here. Let's get this knight across. That Elderstone lasts a long time. That seems very good. I guess just go over here and wait. I'm gonna get another knight. We need a lot of movement. Okay, obviously I don't want to attack the spearmen directly. This is their archer, right? Well, as much as I don't love exposing myself to the spear and also the sword and also... Like, this knight will probably die if we do this, but we really do need to reduce the strength of this archer. Alright, good luck, dude. Gonna have a rough turn coming up here. Yeah, that's not gonna be very impressive. Guess we can skip some of these. This also is probably not going to be very impressive. Actually, I want to see
This should do the trick.
Also, his animation's nice. Yeah, wow. I don't think this is a good strategy, just mobbing my commander.
This should do the trick.
You guys are kind of getting torn apart here. Well, our knights are going to survive due to the fact that everything attacked the commander instead of attacking them. That seems... That's definitely not what I was predicting was going to happen. We're getting pretty close to the point where we can ignore them and just go after their barracks here. So... who do we shoot? We could just finish off the low health guy, but I think we're probably better off attacking you. Because anybody can finish off the low health guy. Let's get this guy down to a point where we don't take any damage against him. We know how that's going to go. And you can finish off the archer pretty easily.
Lightning blast!
And he's feeling groovy again. So if I lay down another crystal, is it going to delete the old one? Or am I just like allowed to have as many of these as I want? Because that seems awfully powerful. And granted, that mobile heal would also be really good right now. Because the Wargrooves are just going to be very, very good. You can easily eliminate that. Is this their commander, or is that just... Yeah, that's probably Sedge, right? That hat is too fancy to just be a random leaf snake person. Alright, well, I suppose I'm in a little bit of danger then. Okay, you definitely need to just run north as fast as possible. Where are these guys going to be able to get to? Alright, I am perfectly safe here. We are ignoring the enemies coming up from the south. They have better things to do. And you are in a little bit of trouble. I did this in kind of an awkward way where I didn't leave him a place where he could move forward and also replenish a little bit. I'm just going to have him sit still and replenish, because moving forward at this point is not going to help him. And let's get, I guess, a ranger. We could buy a wagon. send the wagon up to carry some of these archers to the front. But we probably have it under control. You know, one of the big values of these buildings is that they seem to really distract the enemy. They've spent a lot of effort attacking that one village, sort of in the midst of our troops over there. Okay, we only have the one. Yeah, they're not able to get a crit here, so this should be kind of a blowout. I guess they're just hoping they can wear our commander down and then run in with their own commander and finish the job. Oh, that's pretty cool.
This should do the trick.
And you know, without our mobile heal, that may actually work. Yeah, we might be in like a lot of trouble. Okay. So our commander would take a fair amount of damage on this. Like, he's wounded enough that he can't just bully people anymore. Ah, I just barely don't have the crit. 7 and 46. Well... Huh. How are we going to deal with this? Obviously, we gotta fall back. The crystal reaches out 3 squares in every direction. So if we Elder Shield here... It'd probably be better for me to fall back 2 here and Elder Shield there. But in order for that to be safe, we gotta make sure that Sedge, who has 4 movement, is not going to be able to catch up with us. Also, this guy has to die, but that's like... That's under control. Alright, we got the full damage, that's good. Move up a little bit while recapturing. And then if the commander falls back and throws down the Elder Shield here,
defend us!
then I think that's going to let me get... Yeah, that's going to let me get this dog in position to provide a crit for the other dog. I'm going to take a huge amount of damage setting that up, but... I think defeating Sedge probably wins us the battle too, right? I guess... Yeah, or defeat Sedge. So we can bring him down almost as low as he's brought Emmerich. Do you have a crit on him? No, you do not. Oh wow, actually, it turns out the knights could just take the barracks. The 2 knights working together would just do the barracks. Alright. Well, maybe that should be the thing I'm focused on instead. I gotta actually examine all of my options here before committing to plans. No, I will only get it for 15. I am 2 wounded. The stupid archer is all stuck behind the mountains, man. Alright, well, I think Sedge is not going to be able to just straight up kill Emmerich anymore. Yeah, screw Sedge. We're gonna just destroy this barracks, but it's gonna be a second. And yeah, I can just have these huge areas of extra defense. This is really powerful. I suppose we ought to buy something. But I think they're gonna have a hard time getting us to a place where we can't finish off their barracks this turn. And I think this is the only unit that will be able to attack Emmerich. Yeah, we've blocked off a lot of their access. I do really appreciate that when the dogs are defeated, they just run away instead of, like, being killed. So now we have archers in range of the barracks too, right? Oh no, that's right. I chose to have this archer come over here instead. Well, just do this. That's an easy kill. And then... the dogs are actually... Oh no, we can't quite... Man, I'm really good at just barely not being able to attack stuff. It's a hell of a skill. Sorry, I was trying to click on the knight. Well... if we get this attack, we knock out these dudes. The spearman, who is at full health, will be able to attack the barracks. Okay, this is enough. You think you can beat Sedge so easily? This isn't the end of the hunt.
Sedge will catch you.
Sedge will watch you. Sedge will stalk you. And when you least expect it, and then the line of dialogue that he just said, right? Sedge will pounce. Whoa, check that out. Sedge! There you are. Who are these strangers? We're... invaders!
Trespassers.
Humans bent on the destruction of the Gloomwoods. Sedge caught them. Sedge defeated them. Greenfinger need not worry. Soon they will be dead.
Huh?
Greenfinger? The Florin King? Okay, well that's probably good for us, right? Oh hey, look at that. We did it. So we lost units there and we still got full marks. I wonder, it's probably a number of turns thing, right? Or maybe like the number of units you defeat is factored in. My bet is it's about the number of turns you spend. Oh hey, branching. Well, okay, I think we're going to have to make a decision about which way to go here, but that is a real tomorrow kind of problem. That's going to be it for us for today. Thank you all so much for watching. Come back next time to see us probably get lost in this wood forever. And we'll see you then.